Let's discuss vaccinations for cats. Unfortunately, there's a lack of large-scale studies directly comparing morbidity and mortality rates between vaccinated and unvaccinated cat populations. Such a study, for example, comparing 1,000 vaccinated cats to 1,000 unvaccinated cats to assess feline infectious disease outcomes, is difficult and expensive to conduct and thus rare. This absence of definitive, readily available data allows for misinformation and manipulation, particularly by anti-vaccination proponents. My experience working in a veterinary clinic allowed me to observe a significant difference in the number of cats presenting with common viral diseases like feline panleukopenia. The number of vaccinated cats exhibiting these illnesses was drastically lower than unvaccinated cats. This is anecdotal, based on my personal observations, and not a statistically rigorous study. However, it reflects a common clinical experience. People often mistakenly compare the viral landscape of cats to that of humans. While humans have seen the eradication of diseases like smallpox through vaccination programs, many feline viruses, like panleukopenia, feline calicivirus, and feline herpesvirus, remain prevalent. These viruses are not eradicated and circulate widely. These viruses were historically responsible for widespread feline mortality, much like the bubonic plague affected humans. Think of it this way. A significant portion of the environment, including common outdoor areas, may be contaminated with these viruses. Simply letting a cat outdoors increases its exposure. The risk of exposure is therefore very high. The virus can be transmitted through contact with contaminated surfaces, feces, or even through indirect contact, such as via your shoes. Vaccination involves administering a microdose of the virus, allowing the cat's immune system to develop antibodies without causing severe illness. It's a controlled exposure, unlike an uncontrolled infection acquired in the environment, where the viral load is unpredictable and could be much higher. You're choosing between controlled exposure leading to immunity and uncontrolled exposure, which is a gamble with potentially severe consequences. 3 core feline vaccines address critical deadly diseases. Crucially, cats should only be vaccinated when they are healthy. The cat should have a clean bill of health from a veterinarian, showing no signs of illness for at least 2 weeks prior to vaccination. A compromised immune system could prevent the development of adequate immunity, rendering the vaccine ineffective or potentially harmful. Therefore, ensuring the cat's health prior to vaccination is paramount to its success. Vaccination is a critical preventive measure, but only effective if administered correctly. The final decision on vaccination remains with the owner,